I'm Terence Kernahan. I'm your Member of Provincial Parliament for London North Centre, and it's an honor for me to be here with you tonight as you recognize all of the folks who've been in the MAP program. You know, as a former educator myself, I think this is such a wonderful program. It doesn't just focus on academic needs, but the 4 pillars, you know, making sure that folks are taking a look at the social, the financial, as well as the advocacy pieces that are related to education. It makes such perfect sense. Too often we focus on one narrow thing, and humans are far more complicated and complex than that. You know, we all come to classes with a different set of skills, a different set of abilities, a different set of possibly challenges. And education should really be all-encompassing in order to reflect that. And, you know, it brings me so much joy to participate in as many graduation ceremonies as possible. You know, as I said, being a former educator myself. And I know a lot of folks worked extremely hard to get here. You should be all so incredibly proud of yourselves. I want to also congratulate all of the families who've really worked hard to support all of the folks who are graduating here this evening and all of the award winners. I also want to say a big congratulations to the Boys and Girls Club London, to the community, to the families, to all the folks who have supported people on their educational journey. BGC London is such a wonderful example of putting care into action. So thank you again for inviting me here tonight. Congratulations to all the graduates, and I look forward to all of your achievements in the future. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Well, now, before we get started with the ceremony, I want to present an awareness campaign. Some of you participated in it, so we want to take the time to show a little bit what we did and what this campaign is about. The campaign was running for 2 months in our social media and recently in radio. And again, there was a lot of participation of you guys. But the first video I want to share with you is one of our staff members, Nicole. She's now the coordinator of volunteers, so most of you should know her. And what's so special about her and her video is that she started coming to BGC when she was little. So she grew up with us. And I'm not going to say anything else because let's watch her video and have her tell her story.
The first time I was involved with the club, they were doing an outreach program in my neighborhood. And I can still remember the staff. Her name was Bert. And she was teaching kids sign language. It wasn't that the club specifically did something to help me that they knew about. All they did was make me feel like I belonged. And I actually had a place where I could go and feel welcomed. And that wasn't something I really had. They just make you feel like you have a safe place to go and you're welcome and you matter. I really would not be that person, the person I am today, without the club. They gave me the opportunity to become the person I am today.
Something better out there, something better out there.
So this is just one example of the great things that happen here. And now I would like to invite Chris Harvey to come here, and let's start with the ceremony.
Terence, they should have me follow you, I think, in the program, and we wouldn't be adjusting the microphone. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club, BGC London. Really great to have you here. I was actually thinking earlier, the last time we had any kind of an award ceremony like this was the fall of 2019. So it's been quite a long stretch since we've had anything, since we've been able to have anything. So we're really excited to be able to do this, to celebrate your accomplishments and your achievements. We want to have a gathering, albeit small, and focus on our MAP students and those of you that are graduating from high school and those of you that are going on to post-secondary or job training. We're really, really proud of you. I was going to say, I know you've faced enormous challenges these last few years, but the reality is I don't know the challenges that you've faced over these last few years. Being in high school, remote learning, and then back in the class and the remote learning, and the discipline that takes to do well in school and to be successful in school is tremendous. And I can't tell you how proud I am of all of you. I know my study habits in high school maybe weren't necessarily that great sometimes, so I don't know how I would have did with remote learning. But all of you have obviously done tremendous. So again, we're really proud of it. We're really proud to have you here. We're really proud to have this celebration. To all of our sponsors, to our scholarship providers, thank you so much for your continued support. And with that, I get to hand out the first scholarship award of the evening. So the first one is the Don Smith Scholarship. For those of you who don't know, Don Smith was an instrumental person in the City of London, and he more or less built the Boys and Girls Club. He ran the company Ellis Don, which you'll still see around town. The cool thing was we considered Don Smith to be the godfather of the Boys and Girls Club. He and his wife Joan were instrumental in Boys and Girls Club. He's the founding father, past president, volunteer, longtime supporter of the club. And I fortunately got to know Don a little bit when I was hired and go out for dinner with him and listen to his amazing stories. So the first winner is, the first scholarship is the Don Smith Scholarship, and the winner is Hala. So Hala, from what I understand, you're going to the University of British Columbia to study life science. Okay, so congratulations. We're not going to let Hala leave that easy because Hala is being recognized for her work on the Youth Council as well. So I think we're going to ask you to say a few words next. Then we've got a little bit of a presentation. Oh, sorry, Nathan, sorry. You're going to come up and say a few words about Hala. All right, thank you.
All right, I'm honored to talk about Hala a little bit. I got to know Hala a lot this year, actually. We worked on some, actually, late night physics problems a lot. So yeah, I feel like I know Hala pretty well, but for those who don't, she's obviously a very caring, insightful, bright, hardworking student, volunteer, and also employee. She's amazing with the kids here at the club. But if you don't believe me, for whatever reason, I don't know, I feel like I should have credibility, but if you don't, there's committees of giant groups like UBC and the National BGC Council that have also been able to recognize these qualities in Hala. She's a huge part of all those institutions now, it seems like. She's a member of our National Youth Council with the BGC, so obviously she's doing some great things when it comes to portraying our values and being an ambassador for the club. I will let her tell us a little bit more about her time at the BGC and what it's meant to her, so I don't take her voice. Okay, come on. Yeah, no worries.
Hi, everyone. That was an incredible introduction. Thank you, Nathan. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my story with the club. I joined here right before COVID, so over 4 years now. And you can go to the next slide. Yes. So basically, I'm going to be talking about why I joined the club. First of all, my mom made us join, my sister and I. Thank you, Mommy. And but I stayed here, and I'm very committed to the club because of its warm and welcoming environment. Every staff, the children, everyone that I've met here has been really we've made really close connections and relationships, and it's been very near and dear to my heart. And now they're like a second family to me right now, which is something that I'll cherish forever. And also something that I can't let go unnoticed is the incredible opportunities that are provided with the club, all the scholarships, the events, the academic advising, everything is just so amazing, and I just am so grateful for. So here I have a picture of my sister and I while we were new with the club, and we joined it during COVID times, and we volunteered here. And so I'm going to be talking about some of the programs that I've joined. And so I started off the club with Junior MAP, which was a tutoring session where I even helped tutor some other students that I saw because we just sat there and we chilled, and it was a really fun and good time to be there. And for the majority of my time, I transitioned to Senior MAP, where I've had academic advising with Nathan, for example, helping me with physics and chemistry. Round of applause for Nathan. And aside from that, I did leadership, which helped me with so many things. It's helped me with gaining my volunteer hours and also gaining experience with different organizations such as the Greenhouse Academy, and also learning about the workplace, such as knowing about how to be professional, how to treat others, how businesses are supposed to treat you. And those are all things that I would never know if I hadn't joined leadership. And it even helped me get my first job here at the club. And also another thing is the life skill sessions that I joined, which helped me with the transition from high school to university, which I feel is much more prepared to go into now. And also learning about different things like learning the ukulele or yoga, or just things that helped me stay entertained during COVID, which was really hard, and also give me a schedule during COVID times, which was really nice, and I really appreciate. Here are a bunch of pictures that I have accumulated during the years. So my sister and I volunteered during the Halloween event that we ran. We decorated doors, we handed out candies to kids, and also we planted trees at the Greenhouse Academy, which was a really fun time. So, yeah. More things I've done in the club is I've been a camp counselor. I got my first job at 15 here at the club, and I did virtual camp counseling at first, which is very interesting because how can you camp online, which is a really interesting experience, but I'm glad I did it. I've learned a lot, and I made a lot of connections with the kids, and I even came in person and done a lot of things here as well, and that transitioned to becoming a rec staff, a part-time rec staff, and I've done the after-school programs and evening adventure, and finally I've done something more recent, which is the National Youth Council, and I became a member, and we helped plan a huge forum that happened in Vancouver, and it happened during late May. So that was a really great opportunity, and I'm very grateful for it that I've been selected to become during this council. And yeah, here are a bunch of photos that I took. We did a lot of great activities. We went to the Capilano Bridge, which was really fun. We did a bunch of workshops. I even had the opportunity to run a workshop, which was a really fun time. Met the CEO of BGC, which was also a really nice time. He turned out to be a really nice guy, so that was really nice. So yeah, that's basically everything that I've done with the club in a nutshell. It's a lot of things, and it's been a really fun time with my journey with the club. So thank you so much for listening.
There you go. You're welcome. Thank you. So we are going to be doing photos. We're going to do the photos afterwards, though. So everybody who has won as scholarship recipients, just stay with us at the end, and we'll do some photos up here. And we do have some certificates to hand out as well. So congratulations, Hala, well deserved. And Nathan, sounds like you're in high demand for chemistry, math, tutoring, right? Sounds like you do. Sounds like you do a fantastic job too. So congratulations to you. Where were you how many years ago? The next scholarship is the Ellis Don DJ Smith Scholarship. Ellis Don, as I said earlier, has been a strong builder and fabric of BGC London. We wouldn't be who we are without Ellis Don and without the Smith family. Without their friendship and partnership, the club wouldn't be what it is as we know it today. Ellis Don's has always been a long-term advocate of education as a path to a better future at the Boys and Girls Club of London. Unfortunately, Lynn Cram, Don and Joan's daughter, couldn't be here this evening. But I know she's always so proud of the legacy that the Smith family has here. So the winner of the Ellis Don DJ Smith Scholarship is Blessing. And Blessing is going to Russia to study criminal justice. Is that right? All right. Congratulations. Very good. Okay. So if Don Smith was the godfather of Boys and Girls Club, one of the builders of the MAP program, or education program, just came in a few minutes ago, Tom Whaley. Tom? There he is. We owe a great deal of gratitude to Tom. Back in 2008, through his charitable donation, Tom laid the foundation of the MAP program, creating a structured and sustainable setting and giving youth guidance every step of the way along their educational journey. The recipient of the scholarship will use this to create a strong foundation for education for their future. And I have to say, I've got the pleasure to get to know Tom over the years. Tom has some great stories, some great experiences. And as I said, I know he believes strongly in education for young people. And this program wouldn't be what it is today without your support, Tom. So if you want to come up, Tom, we'll present the Tom Whaley Scholarship. The winner of the Tom Whaley Scholarship is Grace. Grace is going to King's University to study psychology. All right, we've got another video presentation. I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Arden McLean.
So I'd just like to take a moment to share some information about a partnership we have with King's College. So when I started with the BGC almost 10 years ago, I had the privilege of meeting someone at King's College and learning about our bursary program. So we've been able to award a bursary to students to go to King's College for the last many, many years, and we approximately support about 2 students per year to go to King's College to get support through King's College bursary. But in addition to that, King's College has offered us a support to provide information about transitioning into post-secondary. So they have partnered with us to invite students to their campus. They put on a whole weekend event for us. So they invite our MAP students to come and other members of the club to come. They, and their parents actually, they present information about what to expect in university. They talk a lot about financial aid, other resources that are available to students, and then students are able to stay overnight in residence. They get the opportunity to experience a mock lecture, and they even have an opportunity to experience a bit of residence life. I know that they go and they eat a few meals in some of the cafes or other places that students frequent and that they can look forward to when they go to King's College. So just want to acknowledge the important partnership we have with King's College, and I want to show a video that was part of our Opportunities campaign that will highlight how important that partnership is to BGC London.
We're really excited about our partnerships with the Boys and Girls Club. Over the past number of years, we've worked with the club on initiatives for scholarships and bursaries for our students. We have a annual transition program that we work with the Boys and Girls Club to help promote attendance at university and college for those people that are using the services of Boys and Girls Club. Our students get to have volunteer opportunities or workplace opportunities here to help them advance their career opportunities, as well as opportunities for them to get work-integrated learning, which is so important as people advance in their careers and advance in their education.
Now I'm pleased to present the Joan and Ron Johnson Scholarship. This scholarship is presented to Ara. If Ara could come up. So these longtime members and contributors to the club have viewed the Boys and Girls Club of London as a facility to overcome barriers and build positive youth. Their compelling desire to help others has led them to offer this scholarship so Boys and Girls Club youth can reach their fullest potential and advance onto post-secondary educational studies. So Ara, if you'd like to come up. Ara will be studying at Western, studying computer science.
The next award is the Rudy and Marcia Sarchese Scholarship. The award's in memory of the parents of Mary Donner. Mary and Don Donner. Don Donner used to be the CEO of BGC London for many years. And he was instrumental as well in beginning the MAP program. So the recipient of the Rudy and Marcia Sarchisi Scholarship is Tatia. Sorry. Tayton Richardson. The next award is the Don and Mary Donner Family Scholarship. Don was the CEO of the club from 1978 to 2013. It was instrumental in the growth of the club and developing what it is today. This award recipient shows hard work, passion within life and around the club, and has moved on to higher learning for continued success. This year's winner of the Don and Mary Donner Scholarship is Jake. Jake is also going to King's College to study criminology. We're going to be showing, before we just move on to the next video, I do want to thank Susanna Martinez, my colleague. I meant to do that in my opening remarks. Susanna took this event on, drove it, led it, and did a great job of it. So I want to thank you, Susanna, for all your hard work in making this event happen. So thank you.
Well, thank you. Honestly, organizing this has been so much fun. I've had the pleasure of meet a few of you graduates because you participated in the campaign. And so for me, this was very, very fun, and I'm just grateful that I get to do this. So now we do want to present another video. This video is of a pair of twins. It is so much fun, and they are right now in junior MAP. And well, I think everybody will be familiar, but I'm just gonna mention it very quickly just in case. Our MAP program has a junior stage for children from grades 4 to 8, and then the senior MAP 9 to 12. So these little girls are going to talk about junior MAP, and well, let's see.
Nowadays, it's going to junior MAP to help me finish my homework. So, like at school, I don't need to worry about not getting my things my things going overdue, because this way I don't need to worry and can concentrate on other things.
I also like junior MAP, but I most prefer like the other rooms, like playground, and I also really like the food because they always give like desserts like cookies. And junior MAP usually does other activities, but so does the other rooms. Like, we used to go to the kids zone, but we like the computer room more because we can watch YouTube and play video games. Last year, when we were younger, we liked going to the playground more, but now we just like playing video games more, actually.
And I just want to mention that with this awareness campaign, that the name is Opportunity Changes Everything, by the way. I forgot to mention that, sorry. And so the idea was to get members, active members, to tell their story. But we also have Nicole, who is a staff, and Joe, who is a partner, and we also had some members of the board. And the intention is to, or what we wanted to do is have the different point of view, not only from inside, but have the point of view of those people who are outside, who support us, and create this awareness. Okay, and moving on to our next award is the Barb and Rick O'Hara Scholarship. And the recipient has shown great results in their current educational path and is advancing onto post-secondary educational studies. Now, the person who won this scholarship is going to Carleton University, and she will be studying journalism, and Laura Valendia. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm pleased to present the Betty Lang Scholarship. This award is in memory of the mother of Jeff Lang. Jeff has contributed as a president of the club board of directors, as a board member and a supporter of the club. The recipient is recognized as an active volunteer, past member who balances post-secondary education and volunteerism. I'd like to present this award to Kendra.
Just stepping back a bit, Tate and I apologize. I didn't say where you're going to school. You're going to King's College to be part of the youth program at King's, so I apologize for leaving that out. The next scholarship is the John Rogerson Florida Classic Scholarship. John Rogerson was a huge supporter of Boys and Girls Club for a number of years. John organized a golf tournament in Florida where people would go down and play golf, and they would donate to the MAP education program through John's golf tournament. Unfortunately, John passed away last year. I know how much he loved being at this event. He would always come out to it. I know how passionate John was about education and helping young people. So John's certainly missed. But the winner this year of the John Rogerson Florida Classic Scholarship is Omar. Omar is going to Fanshawe to study digital marketing, correct? All right.
Okay, and I do want to thank Josiah for making the great video. It was he participated in the campaign, and it's a great video, and we have to show it, Josiah. So, Mike, please.
At Junior Map, I usually just kind of went there, get some homework help, was able to kind of just meet new friends, which kind of got me connected here in many different ways to get me where I am now. I was not sure where I fit in, how I was going to be able to make friends, and Junior Map I was able to talk to people, find out interests, whether that be the same school subject or just we all like the same sports. Senior Map, when I came, I was not doing the best in math, which is what I was trying to get help with mainly. And I was just able to work with tutors to be able to try and get my grade up. And even though I didn't necessarily pass that year, I was still able to work on it over the summer and get to a passing grade. If I gave up, I wouldn't be here right now, being able to start college, be working here as a camp counselor, making the difference in these children's day every single day. It's just a great place all around, whether you need tutoring, support, or any just want to make a friend.
So now I'm going to present the next award, and it is the Sarah Ree Larson Graham Fowler Scholarship. In November 2013, Graham Fowler took on the challenge of completing the first documented back-to-back hike of the Bruce Trail, covering over 1,770 kilometers. Graham completed his arduous journey in the hope of fundraising for a Boys and Girls Club of London scholarship in memory of his grandmother, Sarah Ree Larson, who was a member of the Horton Street Senior Center at the club. This investment in Sarah's name will ensure that youth in our community are able to access post-secondary education opportunities and successfully fulfill their potential. So this scholarship is for you, Josiah. And we can't wait for you to finish at Lambton College and become a paramedic. Congratulations.
Next is the Carol Azes Scholarship. Carol, thanks for coming. Ted, good to see you. Good to have you here. This award recognizes an outstanding student who has demonstrated their commitment to education and has positively contributed to the Boys and Girls Club of London community. This year's winner, oh, do you want to come on up? Yeah. It's great to see you guys. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. This year's winner is Ella. Ella is going to be going to Western to study social sciences. Congratulations. Oh, I got it in my hand. We'll get a photo out.
I'd like to present the Robert and Deborah Bailey Family Scholarship. Robert has long-standing history of volunteering with the club in the after-school and recreation programs as both a volunteer with our supper club and the summer breakfast programs. They are longtime donors and have an interest in educational, recreational, and new programs that the club has to offer. I'm pleased to offer this scholarship to Layla.
Okay, the David M. Grant Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established by Mr. Grant's family with the help of his friends. David was a one-of-a-kind, a mentor, a friend, community leader, family guy, and champion of youth. With his can-do attitude, he, his buddy, Mr. Don Smith, friends, associates, and clients raised millions of dollars for less fortunate families and youth in London. He shared his time, talents, and good fortune with everyone and was so generous. He left a legacy at the club and foundation for affordable fun and education for everyone. He'll certainly be missed, but he won't be forgotten. This year's winner, the David Grant Scholarship, is Svenja.
Svenja, so I want to thank you for participating in the radio ad, and we do have to play it. If you listen to Fresh FM, you will be able to hear it there, but I think it's worth for us to listen to it here.
Hi, my name is Svenja. I've been a member of BGC London for 8 years now. Becoming a member has been a wonderful experience, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without all the support and guidance I received at the club. They helped me achieve my educational goals and provided me access to a scholarship. Thank you, BGC London.
Opportunity changes everything. Please consider donating today, and let's continue to provide opportunities to young people. bgcl.ca/opportunity.
So we've come to an end, and I want to thank everybody who came today. I want to thank the donors. I want to thank MPP Terrence Carnahan for being here. I want to thank also the members of the board, the staff, Marika for preparing this delicious refreshment for us, Mario Cercelli and the DCAC for supporting us with all the production, and of course the families. And so now, before we go, just remember that we will take pictures. There will be a photograph session, so please don't leave just yet. But I do want to present one last video. It is the last video of the campaign, and the highlight of the video, I think, is it represents the diversity that exists in the club. And I think that enriches us, and it's something that we are very proud of. So let's look at our last video.
Merci BGC London!
Tutti BGC London. Shukran BGC London.
Merci BGC London.
Sisye BGC London.
Wasnibida BGC London.
Asante BGC London.
W BGC London.
Obrigado BGC London.
Sisye BGC London.
Dabu, BGC London.
Shukran BGC London.
Opportunity changes everything. Thank you, BGC London.
Okay, well, listen, that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for coming out. If you've won something, you can't leave just yet, though. We have to get a photo of you, so please stick around afterwards. I do want to congratulate you once again. You know, you've built a lot of perseverance, a lot of strength over these last few years going through high school during COVID, and I hope you're going to use that as you move forward and you go through post-secondary or job training and move on to your career. So we're really proud of you. Congratulations to the parents too. That's why I want to come back up and say a few words because it's a tremendous job that you've done raising your kids and helping them move on to this next step. So thanks again everybody for coming out and have a great evening.